Hey everybody, happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great start to the week. And y'all already know why I'm here. I decided to hop on here, y'all. If you are never seen me before, my name is Lane Levette and I teach women, basically whoever at this point, but mainly women, how to make money in the online space, selling digital products and through content creation. So if you are a person wanting to learn how to monetize social media, and I guarantee you already on there all day because we all are. I feel like if you're on social media and you're scrolling, and even if you're not on social media, y'all, even if you don't even use social media, but even more if you do, you should be. So that's why I corrected it because I sell to men too, King. Yes, but the reason why I say women is that's one of the things you learn when you learn digital marketing, that you have to narrow down your target audience, if that makes sense. So I target women. That's how I create my content, so that I target a group of people, and the people that I target are women. So that's why I say that. But I also attract men. I have men who've bought the course from me too. So that's why I kind of said women and then anybody. But yes, that's why. But yeah, so if you're a person who is already on your phone all day, you should be making money. Everybody should be making money from their phone. Hundreds a day, if not thousands, y'all. I've had $1,000 days. So I hop on these lives multiple times a week and I teach and help a lot of people get started. And then plus I just do Q&A calls, answering questions for people who may have already started, even if they didn't start under me. I still do these calls to kind of help people and then just kind of answer questions, y'all. So I'm on here mainly tonight to talk about UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. If you've heard of that, then you know a little bit about the course. And if not, I can explain it. It's basically an in-depth digital marketing course. Y'all, my lashes look crazy. Just ignore them. But it's basically an in-depth digital marketing course that teaches you marketing. So the same way you would go to college and get a degree, same concept, except you're not paying thousands and thousands to a school. You're literally taking a course in the online space to teach you marketing skills, plus so much more. And then you're able to resell the course if you choose to resell it. It's not a requirement. The main goal should be to get the course to learn the skill of marketing so that you can learn how to make money selling digital products or physical products. So that's what I'm talking about. I wanted to hop on here right now because UBC is on sale for the first time ever. First time ever. If you know, you know, because UBC does not do sales like that because they don't want to diminish the value. So they have done a one-time sale of 150 off, which they will never do that much off again. And the sale ends tonight. So I was like, let me get on here and talk about it and see if any more people. I have a lot of people who've been wanting to join UBC, but either couldn't because of the price and they didn't get approved for payments. So now's the opportunity to do it. The sale ends tonight, y'all, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. I agree. It's 2025. I'm waiting to save a little to look into your UB. Yes. So King, that's what I was just talking about. It's on sale for 150 off. The original price of UBC is $499. Y'all, it's on sale right now for $349 just until tonight. And if you utilize the payment plans through Klarna, through Afterpay, it makes it easier. Sometimes you get approved for 4 payments, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 12. But at least you're not paying $499, right? Especially if you're somebody who's already been looking into UBC and wanting to start. Now's the time, y'all. There has been so many people joining right now during the sale. So I just wanted to hop on here, talk about that again, just like I did yesterday. I can link the course in the chat, and then I'm also going to share my screen and show y'all how the platform looks, like the program, how it looks, and show y'all some of the testimonials as well from the course. But I'm not just saying it to say it. UBC changed my life. Y'all gonna hear me say that time and time again. It's not gonna change because it's the truth. And I literally bought this course a year ago, April of 2024, and learned these strategies and the things that I know about digital marketing from the course. That's the only course I've had. That's the only course I've learned from. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to type. Apparently, I can't do 2 things at once. But yes, that's the exact course I started with a year ago, y'all. Got the course as a complete beginner. I did not know anything about digital marketing. And here I am a year later. I have quit my 9-to-5 job. I do not work my 9-to-5 no more. that was the main reason I started, because I hated my job. Let's just put it like that. I was mentally, emotionally drained every day, and just I couldn't take it no more. So I went online looking for ways to make money, and I came across digital marketing. I watched for a while because I thought it was a SCAM. I thought people was lying. The same like some of y'all probably be thinking. I thought people was making it up. I'm like, how they don't work a 9 to 5 and they making thousands in a day? I'm like, and then I kept watching. It kept popping up on my feed. I kept watching. And eventually I just was like, okay, this people from all over the world. So everybody can't be making it up. And I had that little light bulb moment, and I was like, okay, this is the way to go, right? Um, and I was following a few digital marketers. There was a girl I was following. I related to her content. She had kind of had a similar story to mine. And I bought the course from her. I chose her. I bought it from her. Luckily, payments were offered through Afterpay through Klarna. I did it on payment, so I got to do it in 4 payments. So I paid like 125. Got the course, y'all, and I learned everything from that course. I literally started April 1st on a brand new social media account, because I always tell y'all, you do not need to be an influencer. You do not have to have a ton of followers, because 9 times out of 10, you got to start on a new account, a professional or business account. Is that close? And that's what I did. And the month of May, which was my second month, I made $10,000, y'all, in May alone, which is insane. And it was thanks to the course. I literally got it, started learning, and I started talking about the course and telling people how I had started. I had made my first sale. And the more I talked about it, people resonated with it. And I ended up making 10K. To this day, it seems unreal that I made 10K my second month. Every month going forward, I consistently made more than my 9 to 5 income for the whole entire year of 2024. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, the whole entire year of 2024, going into 2025, same thing. And I finally quit my 9 to 5 a month ago. A month ago, y'all. And it feels great, because that was the reason I started. I was tired of working for somebody else. I was tired of being stressed out every day. I was definitely tired of being in debt, credit card debt. I was tired of being paycheck to paycheck, not being able to go on vacations, not being able to spend time with my kids, just always at work, basically. And that's how I got in this space. So now I kind of help other people get started. I teach them about this course, bring it to their attention. I talk about the value. I share my screen. I show people what they're going to learn. The people who get it, they understand and they buy. The people who don't, it may take them a little while longer to, see the content and grasp the concept. And then eventually they buy. So if you're a person who wants to change your financial situation, wants to find another way to make money besides a 9 to 5, then digital marketing is definitely the way to go. You can do your own research if you don't believe me. It's literally one of the highest paying jobs right now. It is, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to paste the course in the chat. But yeah, it's literally one of the highest paying jobs right now. It's a $1 billion industry. And if you do your research, you'll see that it is set to be $1 trillion industry by the year of 2030. So that's literally telling you that digital marketing is not going anywhere. It's all about how you implement the strategies. If you're giving 100%, if you're posting content, it's all about you. I feel like anybody can do it, but the only people that are successful at it are the people who actually first start, believe in themselves enough to start, and then some people start and then they fall off because they don't want to put in the work. So you have to first start, and then you have to put in the work, y'all. If you really want a different life, put in the work and you can have it. Anything you put your mind to, you can have it. It's all about mindset. All about mindset. I struggled with mindset when I first got started, and I had to overcome it because that's what was holding me back. The minute I started acting like I knew what I was doing and coming and showing up with confidence and believing that I really could sell a course too, just like all these other people, I was like, I'm not crazy, right? I'm smart. The minute I started truly, truly believing it is when I made my first sale. Is when I was able to start selling and be successful. What is this I'm clicking on? Wait. And for a whole year, I consistently made more than my 9 to 5 income, sometimes 3 times my 9 to 5 income. And that's because I learned the strategies from UBC. I also resell UBC, but I also created some of my own digital products. So I don't just only sell UBC, but I learned everything from that course. So yes, decided to hop on here and talk to y'all about that because, like I said, Ultimate Branding course is on sale today until 11:59 p.m. only. You can get it for $150 off, which, if you know, you know, is definitely worth thousands of dollars. First of all, and the fact that they're doing this sale, this temporary sale, is crazy because they've never done it. But you can literally get it for less. And like I said, that's up until tonight. And then it goes back to regular price, which even if it goes back to regular price, y'all, it's worth more than $4.99 regardless. But why not pay less when you got the opportunity? So just decided to hop on here and talk about that. Also answer y'all questions if y'all have any questions just about digital marketing in general. And then I'm also going to share my screen in a minute just to show y'all how the course looks. It is hosted on the school platform, which is just an app. You can access this course from your phone, so you can do it on the go. You can access it from your laptop, your computer, your iPad. It doesn't matter. Basically, you can work on the go. That's how I'm able to make money from anywhere. Make money when I'm sleeping, make money when I'm spending money. I make money when I'm out having a good time. You can make money at any time because it's not a 9 to 5, right? It's a business that you are learning and a skill you're learning. UBC teaches you the skill and also teaches you how to automate your business. So that way, when people do buy digital products from you, you don't have to stop and do anything. Everything is automated. And all your job is to do is to create good content so that people know you are even selling anything first. And then also show the value in your product and why it's going to solve somebody else's problem. If your product solves somebody else's problem and you create good content and the right people see it, then you're going to be successful if you put in the work. A lot of the times people have good products that they created, but they're not selling, not because they're not good products, but just simply because they lack digital marketing skills. And the people who need to see their ebooks, their guides, their templates, whatever they're selling, are not actually seeing them because it's not getting pushed to the right people. And that's a part of learning marketing and then the skill and then defining your target audience and all the things that go into making sure the right people know that you're marketing something that's going to solve a problem in their life. And that's kind of how that works, y'all. I learned all of that from UBC. Of course, there's more to it. But once you start learning and you really understand the concept, you really realize just how simple it is. And my only regret is just not starting sooner. Like, because I could have started months before I did, but I hesitated. I hesitated like most people because I was like, how are they making all this money? I was just coming up with all kind of reasons not to start until one day I really was just like, okay, I hated my job so much. I was like, I got to try it, right? And what's that saying? Nothing changes if you don't change anything. So that's exactly what I did. I just was like, I'm taking the jump. I'm fixing to buy the course. And the only thing that I can do now is just learn the skills, right? Learn the strategy. That's it. That's all I can do at that point. But yes, y'all, that's literally what I did. Pretty much changed my entire life. Because I'm able to create my own schedule every day. I'm able to work from wherever I want to work. On top of make more money than a 9 to 5 has ever paid me without having to answer to nobody else and being told when to go to lunch, when to go to a break, and all the things that we have to abide by, right? In the 9 to 5 world. And on top of that, I had $25K in credit card debt that I was able to pay off, which never would have happened working my 9 to 5 because I didn't have no extra money to put towards all the credit card debt I had accumulated, right? So I literally was paying only interest because I was paying a minimum balance every single month for almost 2 years. And as soon as I started making money with digital products, the first thing I did was pay off all of that debt, y'all, which feels great to not be in credit card debt, right? Feels amazing. But yes, I can show y'all the course while I'm on here. I know people like to see what it is. Sometimes when people see it, it makes more sense. Yeah, sometimes it makes more sense. But of course, I got 50 million things going on right now. Let's see. But yeah, so far, let me know if y'all have any questions for me to the people that are in here or listening. If y'all do, put them in the chat for me. Like I said, I did link the course in the chat. If you click that link, It just takes you to the sales page where you can kind of read more about UBC. And like I said, y'all, if y'all utilize the payment options at the bottom, makes it that much more easier, and you don't get limited. Like, you still get access to the course. Even if you start on payments, you don't have to pay it in full in order to get access. You still get access to the course, which is the best part, honestly. But let me share my screen real quick and I can show y'all UBC. I have so many tabs open. It's crazy. Hopefully y'all can see my screen right now, but this is how it looks, y'all. They just rebranded all of these modules, like the cover. They just changed them up, like how they look on the top right here, which look a whole lot better. Look really nice. Love the new branding, but this is how the course looks. Good thing about UBC, it's videos mainly, so not a lot of reading, literally walking you through video style. All you gotta do is listen and follow along, y'all. Very, very simple. Very, very beginner friendly. Start here. There's no particular order. Do what makes the most sense to you. If you're going to Stand Store, then of course you would go to Stand Store and not Beacons, right? Because these are the platforms that host your digital product. So once you choose which one you want to use and you're ready to set up your store, then you would do what makes the most sense. Go to Beacons if you're going to use Beacons, go to Stand Store, or go to High Level. Watch the tutorial. They're going to teach you exactly how to set up your store with the UBC link. So that way, once you're done learning and you're ready to start promoting it, you can. Or if you want to create your own products, y'all, just go to the How to Launch module. It teaches you how to launch your own product. There's a content creation module that also teaches you how to create content. If you want to do this faceless, y'all, you don't even have to show your face. They have a whole module on faceless and how to do it correctly and how to make content. I myself actually started faceless on Instagram when I first started and I started making money. I hadn't even shown my face when I did it. So that's the crazy part. They have a digital product crash course, reselling mastery. You have a content vault, y'all. They give you done for you stuff. Done for you sneak peek that you can offer your audience for free. Story slides already made. They teach you about branding, y'all. They teach you how to set up your email marketing. They give you content for the first 72 hours if you need it. Teach you all about ChatGPT. Right here, Evergreen Sales Machine. This is one of my favorite modules, Attraction Marketing. This teaches you how to create content that attracts people to you so you don't have to chase people. It literally teaches you what type of content to post. Content creation. If you want to create your own content, you have the DM automations, an Instagram module, a Reels module, how to create valuable videos, y'all. If you want to be on YouTube, you would go to this module. It's going to teach you how to build a successful YouTube channel. Same thing with TikTok, y'all. You have a whole module on TikTok live strategies, telling you how you should structure your TikTok live so that you make money by the end of it. Business expansion, your taxes, also how to edit the videos. They literally covered everything, y'all. Everything. Mastering memberships and then affiliate marketing, beauty business branding, and how to get brand deals. And then you have an organization module, y'all. And then you also have live call recordings. This is where they you can always come here to access the calls. UBC does do weekly Q&A calls, as you can see, every week, every Wednesday. They also do mindset calls and they also do Instagram audits on top of like any kind of master classes or workshops. And like you see, they're always recorded, so you can always come back and watch them. And that's ongoing support that you get for free once you're inside of the community. You don't have to pay for any other resources. So you get the Q&A calls, the ongoing support. You just have to click right here on the calendar and you can see all of the weekly calls are on Wednesdays for us in the US. You would just click to join the link, y'all, the Zoom link, and you can hop on the call, listen, or you can ask questions. Another good thing about UBC is it's also in other languages, y'all. It also comes in Spanish. Right here, you can see it goes directly into Spanish. They have access to the same information. It's also in French. They haven't updated their modules yet, but they also have French. It's also in German. Same information, which is crazy that it's in multiple languages. And the course is international, y'all. So it's worldwide. Anybody from almost any country can resell UBC if they choose. And then it's in Portuguese. Same stuff. So, like I said, as you see, it's worth more than $4.99, and today only is $3.49 because of the one-time sale that they did, or the first ever sale that they're doing. And then on top of all of that, you still have the community, y'all. You have a whole community of people that will support you. If you have questions, click on it. I mean, come here, ask questions. Somebody's going to respond to you. You can come here, you can share your wins, just like this person. One day ago, I made my first sale, UBC sale today. I'm still in shock. So she's just showing how she made her first sale because she's selling right now while it's on sale. So it's $3.49. And that's a testimonial right here. You have some people in here just kind of asking questions. Right here, this person said they made over 4,000 in 72 hours. Just want to show y'all some of the testimonials because, like I said, it's not just me winning. It's a lot of people. This person said they hit a huge milestone and then they shared their income. Last 14 days, $12,000, y'all. 14 days. That's crazy, right? Crazy, but very much so possible. Very possible. But let me know if y'all have questions while I'm talking. I'm going back and forth to the chat. A lot of new people joining, as you can see. They're just kind of putting in here the new. This is another currency. This person 2 days ago made over $6,000 in 30 days, 100% faceless. Haven't even shown their face, and they made that much money, y'all. Insane, right? But very possible. You have to start first, though, to eventually get there. That's the starting point. This person said, UBC is that girl. Already made a sale. Pinch me. UBC has made me so much money in this space. It has truly shown me how to not only sell UBC, but other courses too, and grow my own personal brand. And then she shared income. Y'all, income. And y'all, there's a ton of people who have changed their whole life by simply stepping out on faith, buying a course, learning, and putting in the work. Some people are selling UBC. Some people are creating their own stuff and selling it. Either route you take, you can do both. You can resell the course plus create your own products, or do what works for your business, if that makes sense. The whole point of the course is just to teach you the skills and the strategy that it takes to be able to sell not only digital products, but physical products too. Any kind of products. As long as you're selling online on the internet, you're doing digital marketing. So yes, y'all, just like to come talk about it, explain to people what it is, how it's changing lives, show y'all proof of that. And then if y'all have questions, just let me know in the chat. If anybody wants to click the link, I also linked it in the chat. Utilize the payment options. Klarna Afterpay, y'all. It breaks it down, makes it easier. You still get immediate access to the course no matter what. So definitely utilize that and start learning, y'all. Start learning. Start doing something to change your situation. That's what I did, like I said, a year ago, and here I am, no longer working a 9 to 5. Not stressed out every morning, looking crazy, waking up because I don't want to go to work. Literally, that used to be me, miserable when I woke up. Straight miserable. Yep, straight miserable. Another new person, another new person, another new person. 4K in 25 days right here, y'all. Another newbie. 1K in sales as a total beginner. I just made my first 2 sales today, my high ticket courses. And she said it blows my mind that I barely posted. I was out the whole weekend, didn't even touch my stories, had 2 reels from last week working in the background, and I'm at 1K. And that's how it works, y'all. Digital marketing works, UBC works, and that's another testimonial 18 hours ago. Recent testimonials, y'all. I can show old ones too, but I like to show recent ones too, because why not? Another new person. 24K as a mom of three, right here. Hey Jasmine, how are you? Happy Monday. So you only make money by no. So that's what I was just saying. The course is there to teach you the skills. So think of it as if you go to college to learn digital marketing, right? You would be going to classes all day, paying thousands to get a degree. Same concept. It's teaching you the skill because digital marketing is a high income skill. The bonus is we get the right to resell. That's just an added bonus. You don't have to resell it. Some people get this course so they can learn marketing and then they create their own products and they sell them. Some people sell their own products and the course because they bought the course, so why not, right? So not everybody is reselling, but a lot of people are. But the whole point of the course that you should want it for is to learn marketing. It teaches you how to sell. Me, for example, when I first started, I didn't think I needed a course. I thought I could just make my own ebook and start selling, right? I didn't make no sales because I had no idea what I was doing. The right people were not seeing my content apparently. So I eventually sucked it up and I paid for the course. And once I got the course and I started learning the different skills, I made my first sale. My first sale was actually reselling the course though, but I was only able to do it because I implemented the strategies that I learned from the course. After that, I just continued to sell the course, but then I also created some of my own products too. So no, that the goal should be to learn the skill because it's a high income skill, if that makes sense. Like I said, I started April 1st of 2024. I made $10,000 in May of 2024. Every month going forward, I made more than my 9 to 5, y'all. I worked my 9 to 5 for almost a whole year while I was doing this too. And every single month, I made more money selling digital products than my 9 to 5 was paying me monthly. I just quit my 9 to 5 a month ago. I finally just walked away because it was stressful. So I quit. And now I just do this full time. This person hit $4,000 in 3 months. He said it might be small for some people, but it might be a sign of hope, positivity, motivation for others. Still doesn't feel real to be making money while in my sleep, while managing a 9 to 5, whole family, so many other things, right? I'm going to change my 2025. So another testimonial, y'all. Like I said, there's a lot of them, honestly. I just like to show a few just so people kind of grasp the concept of what's happening here. And like I said, one UBC is on sale until 11:59 p.m. Eastern tonight, and then it goes back to $4.99. And it is major because UBC does not do sales ever. It's the first. So excited to share here my first milestone of 5,000. 16K of UBC sales in 17 days. And they shared a screenshot right here. 10 sales in 12 hours. And this is a person who's selling something else. See, they made $10 because they're selling something smaller, but they're showing that they made sales. They happy about it because they used the strategies from UBC to sell whatever it is they were selling, right? So that's an example of what I'm talking about. 1,000 in 1 month, 5,100 in 30 days. And it's UBC is international. Like I said, we have people from Australia in here, Canada, Nigeria, UK, all over, y'all. So we got 11,000 views. UBC testimonial. I purchased UBC in February this year when I made just over 3K in sales. Now I've made over $65,000. Crazy, right? But definitely possible because I've done it. Definitely possible. What else? Let me see if I can find any more. Let me know if y'all have more questions. So basically, I can show the course again too in case anybody joined after. I'll show the inside of the course, kind of some of the modules and some of the stuff that they teach you. Somebody joined today, but that was 1 day ago. And you can see there's people of other nationalities in here. Also, not just us. And y'all, UBC is getting ready to launch new stuff. So now is the time to join. No lie. Because right here, a game plan call happening in 22 hours. That's for UBC members only. Because they're getting ready to add to the course. That's what I love about UBC. They add new stuff to the course all the time, like new information, new modules, new strategies. And they won't tell us what it is. They like to surprise us, but they're getting ready to do that. And we have a call Tuesday to talk about it. They're going to tell us what it's all about. So that's kind of how they do things. And that's a good thing because once you're in the course, no matter what price you paid, you don't pay again. Like you get any updates, any added information, any access to the calls, the workshops, the master classes, the mindset calls, all of that, y'all. You keep getting access to that. But that's just an example of the way the course is set up. And like I said, it can be accessed from a phone too. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of questions about the affiliate link because it's affiliate and people got questions. Affiliate link, affiliate link, affiliate link. Okay. Calm down, people. Somebody right here. I don't know how much that is because another currency, but I gotta check the chat, y'all. If y'all asking questions, I can't see. Somebody else right here said they were excited about they sale yesterday. They sold, of course. Let me see. Okay, yep. Let me know if y'all have any questions before I get off tonight, y'all. Okay, why is this? Why? Oh, Lord. Yes, let me know if y'all have any more questions for me. I can show the course again one last time before I actually get off, y'all. Hey, Janae, how are you? So yes, let me go back. What was I doing? Showing testimonials. I'll show a few more. 33K is a Canadian mom of 3. I'll show a few more testimonials, then I'll show the course again, y'all, and then I'll wait for questions, and then I am going to hop off so that I can create my own content. So yes, let's see. 62K with UBC, and then they showed a little thing. This is so unreal, the gratitude. And she's just talking about how it feels unreal. I get it because it does feel unreal. No matter how many times I make any kind of sales, still feels unreal. Because it's just crazy to think like we go and slave at these 9 to 5s to barely make any money and be underappreciated. And then you come in this online space and you can literally make $1,000 in a day. Like crazy. Close to 9,000 in 30 days. Speechless. UBC. There's a screenshot, y'all. So it's definitely possible for anybody. And y'all got to remember, these are beginners who started. Some people, it takes them longer to make their first sale. Some people, it doesn't. It depends on your effort, your strategy, and, your consistency. But it can be done. But the first step is to start. I'm just here to talk about it, show y'all the value, show y'all how I started, talk about my journey, and then show y'all other people all over the world who are changing their lives simply by buying a course like this and learning from it. And then it's up to y'all on what y'all want to do with it, honestly. I'll never stop talking about it simply because I know what it did for me. So that's why I do these lives. That is why I do these lives. But let me go back to the course. Like I said, this is how it looks hosted on the school platform. You can access the same thing from your phone. So think of on the go, making money, running your business on the go. Um, just like that, same thing on the phone, just in the phone mobile version. So you can also do it that way. It is beginner friendly. You just have to be willing to work. Tomorrow, I want to work in my accounts. I'm good. Had a productive day. Money. Yes, girl. Productive day. I love to hear productive days. Yes. But yes, y'all. So, um, I forgot what I was saying. Yes. So, another look at the course really quick before I hop off. If y'all want to download the free sneak peek, you can also do that. If you click the link in my bio, go to my stand store. You can get a free sneak peek of UBC for free. It's just a PDF document that's going to come to you breaking down all of these modules and what you're going to learn. And if you are interested in purchasing the course, I have that also linked in bio and also linked in the side in the chat right now. And utilize the payment plans, y'all, is all I can tell y'all. They do come in handy. They make it easier to start. But yeah, these are all the different modules. And like I said, most of them are mainly videos. So you can listen and follow along. When they're trying to show you how to do something, it's literally step by step broken down in video. In a video, y'all. So that it's easier. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather watch videos instead of do a lot of reading. But yeah, they literally, like I said, they'll put supporting documents, but it's mainly video. Right here, showing you how to edit a reel. She's gonna show you step by step. How to edit a photo, same thing. Editing tips, same thing, y'all. Tips for your stories, same thing. So it's a great course to learn from and go from there. Depends on where you want to take it, honestly. Let me know if y'all have any last minute questions for me. Yes, affiliate. Yep. If you go to the right here, it explains everything. Yep. And then they do the announcements in the course. Yes, they made a big announcement in the inside of the community. Like anytime you want to check the announcements, just go look. But they made a yeah, I'm on there. Oh, yes, but I made an announcement. They made an announcement in the community. Yes, so affiliate only. If you haven't already, Janae, request your link. You should have requested your link. So you just request your link, they send it to you, and it's really easy to set up. All you do is paste it in your store. That's it. I don't know if you've done it. Have you did that yet? Requested your link? Yes, that's why I asked you so I can show you real quick. It's easy. So watch my screen right now since I have it up. It's really easy. You got to keep up, girl. You got to make sure when you go in the community, you check the announcements. But yeah, so right here, they have a new module, UBC affiliate link. You're going to go here. Are you on Stand Store or Beacons? Depending on what you're on, click this. What are you using, Stand Store or Beacons? I'm going to just use Stand Store for an example. Just click the registration. And then you have the main registration. And if you don't want to offer the 3-month payment plans, you use this registration. That's it. So you would click on it and just fill it out. Most important part is to put your school name. Make sure you put your school name. That's how they verify you. Name, email, phone number, your school name, and your Instagram. And then just agree and submit. And then you're going to get an email. When you get the email, I don't think you can see that. I'm sorry, because I went to a different screen and I wasn't sharing it. But basically, when you click that registration form, okay, that's fine. So when you set it up, it's okay. You're not really behind. You just starting. So when you do set it up, it's gonna be real easy for you to set up now because it's affiliate. So it's very, very easy. You literally come here, like I said, if you use Stan, click that one, fill out the information, wait for them to email you. You're gonna get an email saying, here's your link. You literally get your link, sign into your Stand account. So if you've already created the Stand account before you request the link, make sure you sign in to that account. If you request the link first, you can create the Stand account at that time. So depending on how you do it, and then you literally are just going to it's really easy. You're just going to go to, I can show you real fast. Hold on. Since you on here, I might as well, right? So I'm going to show you my store. Even though yours will look different, you just hit add product. But you're going to go to your Stand store if you do choose Stand or whatever you choose. Hopefully you can see. When you go to hit add product, this is literally all you have to do. Add product, and you're going to choose this one. We used to choose this, but no, you're just going to choose the one that has the link symbol. It's real easy. When you click it, you're going to paste the link that they give you right here. That's it. You're done. So that link that you get from them, paste it here. Put your logo, your UBC logo. And then, of course, right here, you can choose whether you want it to be a button or a call out. And then put your tagline. You can put whatever you want, and then put whatever you want the button to say. Right here, the click me and publish. That's it. And then it's alive on your store. So the most important part about all of this is just make sure you paste the link that they give you. Is that your unique link? And you're going to paste it here. And that's how people, when they buy, they're going to know the sale goes to you. That's it. Yep, that's it. So if you have questions, like once you get to that part, just DM me on Instagram. But it's really simple. Really simple. Let me know if y'all have any more questions for me. Ow. Hit my elbows. Y'all, I'm going to stay on here about 5 more minutes and then I am going to get off. Make sure y'all follow me on IG and y'all can DM me over there if y'all have any questions for me. I went to the coffee shop near my house and literally everybody is in the board. That's crazy because I don't meet anybody that's into digital marketing. Nobody understands where I'm from. That's crazy because most people don't have people that they know that do it. If they do, it's like one person or maybe two. Yep. You usually don't have people personally that do it at all. But yeah, so that's very, very strange. But look, I mean, why not? Why work a 9 to 5 and work with somebody else when you can make money doing your own thing, right? Creating your own digital product and making money. Exactly, Leash. That's usually the case. People don't know. Nobody can relate to me. When I tell them what I do, it's like, and that's literally like all around me. So that's how you know that's usually the case. So that's how you know that it's not oversaturated at all. Because for most people, that's the case. If you ask somebody, who do you know, who do they know in their personal life that do the same thing as them as far as selling digital products? Most people say nobody. Yeah. It would be nice for me to know somebody personally, but I don't. I can't overhear their conversation. Take a while. And it could be that they're doing going to college for it though too. So you got to specify because digital marketing in school is big. People like to go get a degree in that shit, and to me, that ain't the way to go. I'm not gonna say it's not the way to go, but there's an easier route, which is the online space. So people, now you know, digital marketing degrees have been around a while. A lot of people go to college for it. So if that's the case, that's always been a thing. But people don't realize, like now in the world we in, we on the internet all the time on social media, and now instead of going to college, you can literally pay for courses like this that teach you this skill. Plus, you're able to make money quicker than going to get a degree. And then now you got to go find a job doing digital marketing. And then you right back at square one, working for somebody else, right? You're right back in corporate America with the same skill. So doing it this way, you getting the skill plus the option to resell the product if you want to. And then you're getting the ability to do it your way, start your own business. And I mean, the people who go to college can do that too, but are they thinking like that? You know, they went to school, they get out of school, and they don't think to say, okay, I'm gonna get in the online space and make my own products. They immediately go into, I need to go find a job mode, right? And that ain't. It's so many other ways you can be doing this. Yes, be faceless, Janae. I started faceless. When I started as a beginner, I was faceless. I made my first $2,000 faceless without ever showing my face on any platforms. And then after that, that's when I started talking about it on YouTube. But I remained faceless on Instagram for 6 months on my same account. So yeah, definitely be faceless, y'all. Faceless creators are making a killing, are making a lot. I don't want to use that word on here, but faceless creators are making a lot, like a lot. That's like a big thing now because it's the same thing. You just not showing your face. So I will say, when you go faceless, you got to really focus on personal branding. You got to build a strong brand because you faceless. Nobody can see you, but people doing it. People are doing it every day. Every day. It just looked like everybody doing it right because of the algorithm. Exactly. Because I used to always explain it like this. Before I knew about digital marketing or knew how to get in and knew about all these courses, I was never seeing nothing about no UBC or no digital marketing or none of that. And it was around. I just was not seeing it. Like I was always on social media because I was into content creation. I was recording like day in the lives, coffee routines, I was on the internet all day. Never seen no post about no UBC, no digital marketing, no nothing. But the minute I went online, and I think I Googled how to make money online, because I told y'all I was a 9 to 5 worker who hated my job. And I was desperate and I was trying to find a way to make money online. So I Googled that. And then when you start Googling and going down this rabbit hole of trying to find ways to make money online, the number one thing that kept coming up was stuff about digital marketing. And then y'all know these phones listen to us, whether we believe it or not. And the next thing you know, I get on social media. Now all of a sudden I'm getting content about digital marketing. And I'm like, okay. And I'm skipping past it because I'm looking at people share income claims and talking about, I made $1,000 from the coffee shop and I did this. And I'm just like, what? Skip. I'm thinking people just bullshit me, basically. It seemed unreal. And then it got worse because I just kept coming. And then I was like, let me just pay attention because there's too many people saying the same stuff. So I started watching. Like all it takes for you to watch somebody's video. Watch the full video, baby. The algorithm gonna get the algorithm. And the next thing you know, you got 50 million courses that they That's what happened to me. I literally watched one full video, and after that, I started seeing all this stuff about the courses, digital marketing. Every time I turned around, it looked like everybody was doing digital marketing. Y'all, that's not the case. It's just the algorithm pushing you all the content because it sees that you're interested in something. So you get all the content of all the people who doing it who are nowhere near you. You get what I'm saying? We got billions of people on the internet. It just seems that way because once you get into a certain thing, now you see the content a lot. So that's what happened to me. And I'm glad it did, y'all, because that's how I came across UBC in the first place. That's how I even heard of it. And I started watching people and I was like, well, dang, UBC, this course, that course, what do I do? And I did my own research and I was like, I'm getting this one because it talked about branding too, not just digital marketing. So I bought it from, like I told y'all, a stranger on Instagram. Bought it from her and never looked back, y'all. Never looked back. But most of the time you don't know anybody else personally who does it in the same way that you do it in the online space. Mm, I sucked at faces. I went face forward. Yes, that's another thing. Some people are good at faceless, and some people are good at face forward. So sometimes the only way you know is if you try them both, right? And I started faceless, but then I found quickly that I don't want to say quickly because I stayed faceless on IG for 6 months, but I was over here showing my face, and I realized that I had a better audience when I was showing my face, and I was like, I need to just start showing my face at this point. So I did it too. And a lot of people start faceless because they shy. And then once they get good at what they do and they really learning, they making money. A lot of people get that itch to go face forward and start talking. Honestly. I had never seen you before. I bought UBC. See? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people on this channel, on my YouTube channel, my channel is grown from digital marketing, which is a good thing because that's what I do, right? I literally had my channel already and I was posting like day in the lives and nobody really cared about my content, y'all. I was getting like 100 views and I was posting vlogs all the time, barely getting any views, barely getting any subscribers. I was getting like 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers in a week. At that rate, I was never going to be monetized. And then I did a digital marketing video over here talking about UBC. First time ever. Had never talked about digital marketing on this page at all. Did a video talking about UBC and how I had made $2,000 faceless as a beginner. Just talked about my journey, and the video actually blew up, and I ended up gaining like 1,500 subscribers in 3 days. Monetized my YouTube, so the bulk of my people who follow me are following me probably mainly because they want to learn how to make money in the online space. You know what I mean? I know that because I gained them all off that video. And before that, I wasn't really gaining no subscribers. So in the end, it turned out to be a good thing since that's what I do. So I can market, but then I like to vlog. I like to vlog my life. So I just found a way to vlog and then also talk about digital marketing in the vlogs, which makes sense because that's actually my life, right? So I vlog and just kind of do it all, if that makes sense. Yeah. But that's what happened, y'all. I was literally about to give up on YouTube. I was done. Channel was not doing anything. Thank you, Janae. Yeah, so slowly I'm getting more and more views on my vlogs because that's how it works, y'all. Once you give people value and you teaching them something and they feel like they're getting something from you, then they start to care about your life and whatever else you got going on. But most of the time, if you start out as a vlogger on a brand new page, it takes most of the time, it takes a long time to grow because why would people watch the vlog if they don't even know you, right? And that's what I was doing. I was doing it backwards. So the minute I came on here talking about money, everybody wants to subscribe. You get what I'm saying? That's what happened. I came on here talking about money. I was like, hey, y'all made $2,000. And it's like, okay, let me subscribe. Y'all want subscribing when I was vlogging my little life. No, I'm just playing. But that's really the case, right? So it's like, dang, she learned this. Let me follow her so I can learn too, right? So that's how you got to think about YouTube. You got to do what's trending. Make sure you giving the people what they want. As you grow, then you can start vlogging, you know? So that's how I figured out that's how you grow a YouTube channel by providing value, providing education. Because if not, If you're not already an influencer on another channel and already have a ton of followers somewhere else, and you come over here brand new trying to vlog, 9 times out of 10, it's going to take you a long time to grow. Unless you bring in people from another platform and saying, "Hey, y'all, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Come," and you got loyal followers over here, then they'll come support you on the other one. But if not, it takes a while. Hey, Lima, how are you? Happy Monday. But yep, if not, it takes a while to do it. Don't be scared, girl. Scared people don't make money. You gotta just do it. Y'all, I was so shy. Like, I'm still shy. Like, believe it or not, when I first started going live on YouTube, talking about shy, if you would have asked me a year ago, was I gonna be going live like this? I would have said no. Y'all literally would not go live on no platforms at all. Like, I was making talking content, like recording videos and talking to the camera. I was doing that all the time on TikTok. But to click the live button and come on here and talk to people, no. And I literally just stepped out of my comfort zone and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live one night. And I'll never forget, I went live after I had made money from UBC. You see what I'm saying? I did it. I think I got the confidence because I had made money already from UBC. I was still new at it, but I had already posted the talking video that had went crazy, like, and people were following, like, and coming on my channel. So that kind of gave me the motivation because of the feedback that I got from the video. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live. And then I hit the live button and I didn't say nothing for like the first 10 minutes. I just sat there. I was so nervous, but here we are, like a whole year later, and now I can come on here and just talk. For the longest, I wouldn't talk if, like, I would come on and I wouldn't talk until somebody said something in the chat. You know how awkward that is? Because I felt like it was weird. Like, I'm just sitting here and ain't nobody in here and I'm talking to myself. But that's what you have to do. Now I don't care. Like, I literally hit live. Nobody's in here right away. And I literally just be like, hey, y'all, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Lane. And nobody in here yet, but I just start talking like people are in here. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Honestly, the easier it gets. I'm trying to get my nerves up to go live on TikTok. Do it. I always tell people, if you nervous to go live, do a faceless live first so you can get the hang of what it feels like. Do it faceless. At least you on there. You might not get a lot of engagement. You might not get a lot of people, but at least you on there talking and getting a feel for like what's going on, what to click on, how to do this. Just do it faceless. So it's similar to what I just did, like showing my screen, except you would just kind of position whatever device you own on the product that you're selling and just talk. So people can hear you, but they're gonna see what it is you showing them. And then you kind of talking, but you still live. Do that like a few times and then just come on there and show your face one day. Cause doing faceless lives is a thing, y'all. That's normal. Of course, you probably gonna get more engagement if you come on there face forward talking. But until you get over the nerves, it's better than doing nothing, right? Like doing it faceless is better than doing nothing at all. So do that. And I guarantee after you do it a few times, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go, let me just get on here. Yep, that's all you gotta do. Yes. Hey Piara, how are you, girl? MIA dealing with sick. Oh, hopefully he or she gets better. I got some catching up to do. Wait, somebody was asking where you was at. I was like, I don't know where Piara been at. I forgot who it was. Somebody in the group was asking about you. Yes, Leash. Yep. That's all you gotta do. Cause I always tell people, if you sit there and you procrastinate, even on starting, even on the people who sit back and watch and don't ever start their digital marketing journey, or even if some people start and then they scared to post the first video. Like, you literally not live. You just need to make the content, right? But if you stay nervous, I would rather you just post something than sit there for weeks and be like, I don't know what to post. Like when it comes to like content, creating the 3 to 6 second reels. Because 9 times out of 10, the people that just went forward and posted what they thought was good, by the time you start, they already done figured out what they did wrong. You see what I'm saying? Because they done already posted something that wasn't good 3 or 4 times, and they like, oh, why did I do that? Let me do it this way. And you still sitting there trying to make it perfect and figure out what to do next. You know what I mean? So do what you think is right. Ask questions and post the content. Because the more you question it, the more you think about it, the more you try to say, oh, I'm nervous, I'm this, I'm that, the longer it's going to take you to even start. And by the time you start, somebody else already figured out what they did bad in the first place. Yep. You back. That's good, Piera. Exactly. That's usually what happens. They been already posted bad content, but by the time you post, they on to their good content now, and now you just start. That's why I tell people just whatever product you got, learn from it, use it. If you got UBC, then y'all already know you have the tools that you need. Ask questions, reach out to whoever it is helping you, and post the video. Like post the video and use ChatGPT. Y'all, literally, ChatGPT will bring you out of anything. I know, because baby, I use it every day. That's my little virtual assistant. Like you can ask, it's crazy because you can ask ChatGPT for anything. Like it will literally write anything for you. Now, I do not recommend copying and pasting and just doing it like that. Like make sure it sounds like you, but it can at least give you the form, the structure on what to say, and then you can just take it and put it into your own words. But it will write anything, y'all. Exactly. That exactly it, Leisha. Stuck and looking stupid. That's what people be doing. I'd be like, girl, how long you been? A month? What are you doing? Like, what's the problem? Like, I literally like to send voice notes. That's why I tell people to follow me on Instagram. Because baby, I ain't all that typing, trying to explain to some people what to do. It's easier for me just to talk. And on Instagram, you can send a voice chat. So you can talk. And a lot of the times people understand what it is you're trying to tell them better versus you trying to type it out and say, do this, do that, do this, do that. So that's the reason why I always tell people, follow me on Instagram if you got questions, because baby, I'm gonna use that voice chat every single time, unless it's short. Every single time. Chat GPT, in my opinion, that's all I use. It's free. I've never paid for it, and I use it every single day, every day. Yes, download the app. You can use it on a desktop or the phone, and you can ask it anything, y'all. Chat GPT helps me create my stories, like for Instagram. Sometimes I don't always know what to post in my stories. Baby, I'll go to Chat GPT. I'll tell ChatGPT what it is I need. Like if I know what type of story I'm trying to post, like if I want it to be educational, transformational, relatable, inspirational, right? You got to give it something and you give it a little backstory on you, baby. It will write you 8 to 10 story slides of what it is you want to say in your stories. And then you just kind of tweak it so that it sounds like you, so that it's authentic. But I use ChatGPT all the time. I don't always be able, y'all have so much going on. I don't always have time to be trying to think of what to say every single time. So yes, please utilize AI. I'm talking about for the simplest thing, it will answer the question for you, y'all. It will answer the question. But if anybody is in here who has been on the fence about UBC, Ultimate Branding Course, that's the course I was talking about earlier. Y'all, today the sale ends at 11:59 Eastern. So if it's a course that you feel like you want, you've been watching, get it now while it's $150 off, because it's after 11:59 Eastern time. It's going back to $499. And if you know, you know, UBC has never done a sale. It's the first ever sale. And that was really the main reason why I got on here, just to let people know, because a lot of people have been asking about the sale. So definitely get on it now if you haven't already, because it's never going to be $150 off again, honestly. Yes. It's linked in my bio if anybody is want to check it out, and it's also pinned in the comments, both places. Okay, I have another one. And some of y'all that's been going, been started, been posting, like that's already started the journey, has been in it for a few months. Some of y'all just need to go live, honestly. If you nervous, you scared, do it faceless until you get comfortable doing it. Sometimes just going live and talking and people hearing what you have to say makes a difference. Yep, sometimes it makes the difference. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all have any last minute questions for me. If I do have anybody new who joined the chat after I showed the course and you want to see the inside of UBC, let me know in the chat and I can share my screen one last time before I go, y'all. But let me know in the chat. If not, then I'm not gonna reshare it because most people probably already saw it. Alrighty, y'all. I'm about to get off in about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, actually. So it's at 5. Are you going live tomorrow? Probably so. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yes. I know UBC has a call tomorrow. So if you have UBC, make sure you join the call, y'all. They have a call about the new stuff that they're gonna launch, the new information, the new modules. So if you have it, you should definitely be on the call. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern. It's like gonna talk about the webinar, like the 5-day promo plan to promote the course with the new module. So join the call. So I'm either go live before 6 p.m. Eastern or either after. I just don't know what time. But yeah, we should definitely be on that call to because they literally are gonna tell us about what's coming, and then it's basically a webinar that you're gonna be able to use to get leads. Yes. Oh man, this is crazy. All right, y'all. I'm fixing to get off. Last call for any questions for me. If you're not following me on Instagram, click the link in bio and follow me on IG. If y'all have questions, DM me there. If anybody has more questions about the course, you can also ask me over there, y'all. Good night, Janae. Thank you. Yes, you can also DM me over there. If you are thinking about UBC, like I said, the sale ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. That doesn't mean you can't get it after. It's just you're going to be paying full price. But payment plans are still available either way, y'all. Either way you do it. Doesn't matter. So, with that being said, thank y'all for joining the live. I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.